You gotta get. No,
Hi guys. No, I know. I gotta to go around the room real quick. You can all remember her name. You're a beast. So stupid. That is a bell, guys. It's crazy.
That board's expensive. So what anybody would do. Well, you were just standing up here playing, weren't you?
Oh, there's Gabe stealing the show again. Not sure why he's allowed in these.
Alright, let's see. Charlie, Bella, Audrey, Michael, Leah, Tika, Noah, Mackenzie, Aubrey, Gavin, Solomon, Helen, Maggie, Amelia, Thomas. Hey, everybody's here. That's unusual. Every single person.
Really?
Yeah.
We got a full class today, guys. Everyone's here. They like a first with a combination of Algebruh and
Yeah, I think we talked about when you're gonna make up the test, right? You're gonna take a look at that stuff and all that. Okay. I need to see the following people. I need to see Thomas.
come on.
You're the only person I need to see. Come up here.
Here's Thomas, guys. Where's Thomas? He's on the Today, I think
It's gonna be an issue.
we're doing notes again. Maybe worksheet. I don't know. Today we have list, flower, smiley, opal, and then the check. Should be red and green. I'm just wearing green though because I can. Again, Solomon, this is his phone, not mine. But
I also own the YouTube channel.
yeah. But I'm basically the edit.
Yeah, you like eat fast. You need this?
I don't know what's going on over there. It's kind of scaring me.
Hey,
It's a fly.
leave it alone.
There, it's landing on my boots.
Okay, very inappropriate, not funny. Gabriel, if you can't sit down, I'm going to assign you to a seat. Alright? I don't want you running around.
Got the calc
I was throwing something like that. Hooligans were hassling me.
for calculator and calculus. Who are the hooligans?
Madison Maggie. Those are the hooligans.
It's so quiet.
Do you not know how to spell quiet?
Sorry, guys.
And Isaiah's on the board. Stay calm and be quiet. Great.
What did I get?
Very well.
Oh my god. Flex. So we got 100%. So. I'm saying it's to my father. 70 points.
Mr. Noah.
That looks cool.
Very nice work. August. Very nice.
Meant to be.
Are you collecting these? Yes, I always collect them.
Yeah, that's not Ava, that's Eva. But not Eva Millie. Ava.
That's not Amelia. That's too good.
Mine's one of the best ones, actually.
Well, if you don't get it, maybe you think you should tell the teacher before you take the test? Right?
Do you think you can borrow my birds off the field? I took it in the morning. My power school doesn't work.
My power school is tripping. I'm gonna take these back. I'm not sure. I mean, I got like
94.
but honestly, what I could do. That's just that stuff, though. You know it's good. You know it's like that does not look like that. That doesn't look like that. Thanks. Look at. What did you get?
Oh my gosh. Oh my god!
Everybody have a seat, please. I caught you, huh? Are you all right? Yes. Okay. Please. I did stuff like that all the time.
I don't.
Video.
We're vlogging right now.
You need to sit down, please.
We have like all the plates right here. Everybody charges on here.
You get any hate?
Alrighty, everybody listen up, please. Gabriel, you have to sit. I'm gonna seat you right here next to me, okay?
But that's Dom's seat.
Okay, now listen up. First of all, there were so many of you who did very, very, very well. Very well. Most everybody, I would say 80% of you got A's or B's. 85, maybe 90% of you. Very good job. The people that struggled because they either didn't know how to solve the equation or they didn't know the interval notation. Okay, the interval notation we're going to still be doing. solving, we're gonna still be doing. So you wanna make sure that you know, you're very much paying attention. What else was I gonna say about these? Okay, they're hard to grade, because say you got the first part wrong. Say you got x equal positive 2, or x is greater than 2. And it should have been x is greater than negative 2. So you missed it, right? But then the next part you had the set of all x such that x is greater than negative 2. I put okay, because you missed it the first time, but then you were consistently following what you should have followed. Do you guys understand that? So it's a little bit difficult to grade. But had you missed it and then missed something else, like say you said x is greater than 2, and it should have been x is greater than negative 2. So you missed one, but then you shaded to the left. Well, shading to the left is the less than, correct? So I would have to take another one off for that also. But if you see the word okay, it means that what you did before it was incorrect, but you were following through the right way. Does that make sense? It's hard to explain that. I think you missed Maggie. I think you only missed 1 point. Was it one like dumb thing?
I missed.
That was an open circle, not a.
So you guys
Say again?
whenever I lose a point,
It was because it was funny because I was grading it, and guys, I don't look at your names when I grade because I want to remain impartial. So what I do is I'll grade the whole front without looking at the names, and then I flip it over and grade the whole back. Then I go back and put them on. But when I put the final score on, I look and see who it was. And I looked at yours, I said, Maggie is going to be so mad. She missed one stupid dumb point.
I missed one too because I didn't put that.
Because you didn't put what?
That.
Are you serious? You forgot the set builder notation, otherwise you would have had perfect, huh? That's right, I remember there was another person who did that, it was you. So you had everything right, but you forgot to put one thing down. That stinks, doesn't it? What's up? Yeah. I am going to recollect these. Most of you, like I said, did very, very well. Proud of you. Pay attention today while I do the notes because today is really tricky. Today is
fun.
really tricky. Yes. Yes.
It's tricky.
Is that the only
Wow.
I didn't take off the right here.
What?
And then you press like the share button.
Okay, yeah, it should be, what's number 10?
Dominic. Did you hear? Dominic peed himself.
I should have not seen what I put up here. Because you just put the wrong number, but then you did.
I got a 60 out of 70. 97%. I'll think
Lot of 100%.
Maybe it was over. Bro, is that your screensaver or your actual screen?
Grant told me you have cups. You have cups.
Let's give it a concept.
Okay, now,
I
those
still
are
got
first.
some, but not.
This is because of calendar.
Let's go show that to your parents.
Alright, you
You actually got that?
You actually got that.
I'm
Happy.
smart like that, dog.
Proud
of you.
Smart
like that. Good job. Thanks, man.
Even though calendars are not.
Come on. Fist pumps. Head all around.
Gabriel, are you still standing up? Don, what are you doing now?
I was standing up to handshaking better. Did you make up a handshake with yourself?
It's the Hertzman's handshake from the play, wherever, like, Nathaniel. And then I got,
So you just did a handshake with yourself. I'm not saying that's sad, but that's not happy.
Alright.
He's mad.
Now, Gabriel, That's enough. Go right back over there and sit down. Okay. Everybody listen up. What you should do. Oh wait. What you should do now is go into your power school and you should look and see what your grade is because I did put it in there. And what was it? I think everybody still has a pretty decent grade. Jenkins, you said you can't get on power school, right? Come on up.
96. Let's go. Imagine your lowest grade not being a 96. Lowest grade is 96. Air draw me some. Somebody air draw me this.
What's wrong?
No, what?
Crap, where'd it go? There's a picture of it currently. I think a little while ago. Pre-split die.
Why are you crying? I'm okay. Why would you cry? Dad, and I'm talking to you.
Hello.
Guys, this is for you. I don't think you can read it, but you can. Cool. Oh.
Stop!
It's my recital. I think it's very good.
What's that nacho?
Okay, anybody else? Alright, we're gonna get started on these notes. Everybody sit down. Please.
My grade stayed the same.
My grade, I honestly, I think mine stayed the same. This one went down. I don't know what that's from. I think it was like the one like homework that I did not do. But I'm at 96. I am not mad about that.
Bro, when is Benny J gonna come back?
Ben J?
Benny K.
Benjamin Keeper? I don't know.
When's Benny K gonna come back?
I haven't seen him in so long.
I need him. I need some Benny K in my life.
You only need some Big Ben in my life.
That's his nickname in science.
I didn't think in English. That's like what Mrs. Jackson refers to him. It's like talking about what he's done in past class and like Big Ben.
Wait, how did you get Big Ben in your class? Not even like the smart kid class?
No, just the way Miss Jackson talking about him. There's only like 3 guys in my algebra scholars.
Where did you get those from?
Your backpack.
Okay?
Why did I pull my Chromebook?
You're taking notes online?
Be quiet, Chrome dumb.
Chrome Dumb. Oh my
Chrome
gosh.
dumb.
Oh, Chrome Dumb? It's that one
Okay,
original.
yesterday
Old
we
slang for
began
bald
compound inequalities. Compound inequalities.
and racism.
There's a lot of little technical things that you have to know about it. Alright? The first thing you have to know is this. That you could have a regular compound inequality or you could have a compound inequality that was created by an absolute value. We're going to start with just the regular compound inequalities. We're not going to worry about absolute values for right now. Now, I want to show you this. This I showed you yesterday, but I'm going to show you again today. There are 2 types of compound inequality words that we use. We use We use or. They mean two different things. And, let's just say this. Let's say you have, in this circle, you have all the solutions to one of your inequalities. All the numbers that will work for it. And in this circle, you have all the solutions to another inequality. When you're looking for an and, when is this inequality and this inequality both true? Then what you're looking for is the solutions that they share, this little intersection in here. That's why this says intersection, where the shading overlaps. So when you have the word and, you want the answers that work for both this inequality and also this inequality. Has to work for both of them. That's what an and is. An or is different than that. Say you have all the solutions to the first one here and all the solutions to the second one here. Or means I want all the solutions that work for the first equation, or inequality. I want all the solutions that work for the second inequality, or the ones that work for both. So it could be anything. It could be any solution that fits either one of them. It could fit both of them, they don't care. But if you're going for where the solutions are for an or, it's all this, and it's all that. It's all of it. That's why they call it a union. It's like a family reunion. You might not like the weird uncle, but he's coming anyhow. Everybody's coming. All right?
Like the Uncle from Family Guy?
That should be. Okay, so do you guys follow that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's the first thing you need to know. Now, it's one thing to say it, and for you guys to go, oh yeah, I get it. But it's another thing to actually do it. Because when you do it, you have to be careful. You have to be like super careful with what you do. Takes a while to understand these things, but it's funny. It's like riding a bicycle. Once you know what you're doing, you're like, oh, I get it. Okay, so the first one I think we did yesterday, correct?
Yeah.
But I'm just going to really quickly show you something. So we had greater than -2. And we had less than 5. But the word is and. So our final solution is here, where it got shaded twice. Right? Do you guys follow that?
Yes.
Now, that means that every number in here should work for both this part and that part. So if you pick a number in between them, say the number 4, is 4 greater than -2?
Mm-hmm.
At the same time, is 4 less than 5? Yeah, so it works. Now there's the answers up here that are greater than 5, but they only work for this part. I'm sorry, for this part. Greater than -2, right? And there's the answers down here, but they only work for that they were less than 5. I don't mean to say anything, but we want both. And means both. It's Isaiah and I are going to hit the lottery and buy a yacht.
And
Put me on the party boat. The SS Circus.
Alright. So that means both. Both. Now, this one we did yesterday also. You do it the same way. Didn't we?
Yeah.
I thought we did. You do it the same way. You still subtract 4, divide by 3. Subtract 4, divide by 3. Or you could do it all at once. Do you guys remember I told you there's 3 parts to this then?
Yes.
So you would subtract 4 here, here, here. And you would get 24 is less than 3x, less than or equal to 33. Then you would divide by 3. Here, here, and here. And you'd have 8 is less than x, less than or equal to 11. That means the numbers that are less than or equal to 11, and at the same time, they're going to be greater than 8. So it would still overlap, correct? Yes, everybody follows that?
Yeah.
So far, you're like, oh, this is easy. This is a breeze.
This is easy claps.
Okay, now let's do this one. do this one. This is still an and. What do I do to this first inequality? What should I do to solve for it? Not subtract. Divide by what? Not negative 2x, just, no,
-2.
just -2. You want to keep the x. So, I am dividing by a negative.
Flip the sign.
Flip the sign. So this cancels out and it becomes
Spidey sense.
that. Now I'm going to graph it. I'm going to graph it -6. Which way should I shade for less than -6? Left. Good. Towards negative infinity, right? You go this way, it's getting smaller, correct? Everybody agrees?
Mhm.
Now for this side, I'm also dividing by -2, correct? Do I flip the sign? Good. And what do I end up with? X is what?
Greater than or equal to -10.
Just positive 10. Negative divided by negative, right? So here's 10. Should be solid or open?
Solid.
Solid in which way, Michael?
Right.
Okay, now the word, if you just wrote this down, I would mark it wrong. The word in between it is and. Now, if you just, my sleeve, every time my sleeve touches this, I get all these little things. Okay, so. Now I want you guys to look at this. If you wrote this down, I'd mark it wrong. What's wrong? Gabriel.
You don't have the in between marked off. You don't have it scribbled in.
Do I have to?
Yeah.
To make it right?
Yeah, to signify that that's what x is. Or what x could be.
X could be between -6 and 10? Is that
No,
what you're saying?
couldn't.
I'm sorry, say again. I'm trying to understand what you're saying.
X could be greater than -6 or 10.
No, because we just said that X
And.
has to be less than -6 or greater than 10. See where we solved it? Who said that?
Carly.
Explain.
Because there's not a number that's less than -6 and greater than 10. Because if it would be greater than 10, it would be greater than -6. If it was less than -6, it would also be less than 10.
Exactly. There exists no number in the entire world that is greater than the number 10, but at the same time less than -6, right?
no solution.
So it is no solution. But this is what you'll get. You'll solve it, you'll do it, and you'll give that to me, and then I'll mark it all wrong. You have to understand the word and. And means
Both.
that your solutions have to work for both parts. Well, there's a whole bunch of numbers that are less than -6, and there's a whole bunch of numbers that are greater than or equal to 10.
There are no ones that are both at the same time.
Exactly. So you would write no solution to this. So for this one, you would just literally write no solution.
That's a fancy S.
Okay. We good there? Everybody's happy?
I like the font you wrote the no
It looks like
solution in.
handsome school board if you was words.
Say again? Say
It looks
again.
like handsome school board if you was words.
It looks like me 13 years ago.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
You're a handsome school board?
There's the then.
Yeah, there's no cups.
Oh, have you got your bottle? Oh, look at that. That's smart. That was smart. That's like when you guys are older, not men, this doesn't pertain to you, but ladies, when you're older and you go to a club. Just so you know, because I know you will. Probably will. When you go to the ladies' room, the very first thing you do is you take as much toilet paper that you can fit into your purse out of the bathroom and you put it in your purse. Because in about an hour, when everybody gets there is no toilet paper. Okay, so you put it all in your purse. You get that? Just like we had all the cups in the stove.
Don't leave your house.
Or you can stay home.
Very good about it.
That is my suggestion to
Don't
you.
go
Or
to a
you bring
grocery
your
store
own
that doesn't have
bottle.
toilet paper.
Well, nobody wants to walk around with a bunch of toilet paper while they're.
Or you can go to the bathroom.
You are walking around with
It's just not good for us.
Alright, so we know that one's no solution. Let's. Did I ever tell you I didn't? Did I? Alright.
You're telling us to steal things. That's not good.
Okay, now this looks like the same problem, but it isn't quite. If you divide by -2, you're going to switch this sign and you're going to get x is less than -6. If you divide by -2 here, you get x is less than or equal to 10. So this is just a little bit different. And we got the word and. So this is -6. Open circle, boom, boom, boom. This is 10. Open circle. I'm going to do a
Close
different
circle.
color. Yes, thank you. Close circle. Boom, 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 boom. So it's a little different, isn't it?
Mhm.
Because there's no solution to this.
Oh, I see.
Except the blind man.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
Yeah,
Say again?
it's where they intersect. That's,
Where's the intersection?
less than -6, but also less than -10. It's right.
Okay, not quite.
-6.
It's just this part, isn't it? Guys, pay attention. Where the intersection is, which is what Ava was saying, is where they both are. It's going to be right here.
And onward.
Right here. So your answer is just this. Since it is the word and, this is asking us for the numbers that are